bring in an interesting, well, actually a kind of sad development for Texas. We just, actually one of our commits, the Gabriel Floyd, has had a spinal injury. I don't know what the medical term for it, but he's basically out for the entire 2019 season. Has to go through surgery, and I think that they haven't planned for hopefully a recovery within 1 year. But this isn't the first recruit that we actually have lost. We lost Darian Brown as well, who was our running back recruit for this cycle. And we didn't essentially lose him, like we don't know his status, but he had like some nerve injury in his brain and some like, it was presumed to be non-cancerous, but he had to go through 2 surgeries for that. So 2 recruits from the 2019 recruiting cycle are basically out for the entire year. DeGabriel Floyd in particular will be a huge miss on the defense because, he was a marquee linebacker out of Westlake Village, California. And a lot of people projected him to play this year. Even I did. I mean, in my depth chart, just considering that, Texas does lose a lot of recruits on defense. But, just to lose your key recruits like that very early into spring football before they even start playing, I mean, that is, I don't want to say that's devastating, but that is pretty tough. It's going to be interesting. I mean, we have obviously a lot of good momentum from our spring football. Both the second string and third string quarterbacks, Casey Thompson and Rashawn Johnson, getting some first string snaps with the team just to make sure that they groom and mature, despite not being starter for the 2019 season. We had some minor hiccups and injuries. Caden Stearns, our 5-star safety recruit, marquee safety recruit. He is actually out for 2 months. He's going through an elbow surgery, I believe. But I think he should be fine by summer camp. And should be ready to go for the 2019 season. I mean, the off season is generally one in which you're going to have guys who are banged up from last year, who are going through surgeries and trying to revamp themselves and get themselves ready for the upcoming season. But it is kind of frustrating on our end to lose the defensive back. I mean, Darian Brown, the other running back recruit, I mean, we didn't really expect him or have any serious expectations of him getting snaps at running back because our first string running back, Keontae Ingram, he's matured very well. He was actually the number 1 running back out of Texas, number 6 in his class. But he's matured very well, I think, in the 2018 class. We had a good freshman year. And the other guy, Jordan Whittington, he was actually a wide receiver in high school, but he's going to be playing. He's going to be playing running back because our running back room is pretty thin right now. We had a couple of transfers. I think Kirk Johnson was one transfer, and then we had a couple of other guys transfer because if you're not getting any snaps in your second or third year, I mean, you naturally want to have some playing time and transfer. So on our end, we're hoping that Ingram is going to mature really well into his sophomore season. He's 220 pounds, so he's packed in another 15, 20 pounds of muscle this off season compared to what he was before. And obviously, that Texas is targeting Zachary Evans in the 2020 recruiting class, which would be a huge, huge get for us if we can get him, especially since our running back room is a little thin. But I do want to mention one quick final note on Jordan Whittington. Whittington was a 5-star recruit. He's an athlete. But he was never really like a true running back. But because the running back room in Texas was a little thin this offseason, aside from Ingram and Sam Ellinger, who would be taking running snaps, I suppose, they wanted to give this kid a run, and he's been outperforming or outshining based on what I've seen from the spring highlights at least. And he has the muscle and I guess the body, the physical structure to do it. So a lot of people have been saying impressive things out of him, and I'm pretty sure that if you're a general athlete, like a 5-star generic athlete, I mean, you're going to have guys who are crossovers, who play different positions and stuff. So I'm excited for Whittington, Jordan Whittington, and also looking forward to seeing what Ingram has in his second year in hopefully Zach Evans will commit next year as well. So exciting times ahead, man.